Coming to you live from the OpenStack and Beyond podcast at the OpenStack Summit Barcelona. I'm here with OVH, who are part of the Interoperability panel during the keynote and have been doing awesome stuff around OpenStack. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Maxime, product manager for the public cloud at OVH.
Hello, I'm Krzysztof. I'm DevOps in R&D for public cloud offer in OVH.
So that actually cuts the two communities that we run. We run OpenStack Israel and DevOps Israel. So that's funny. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing in the context of OpenStack, a little bit about what you think of the whole open interoperability and open source kind of initiative around integration and integrating crowd.
So actually we are one of the major public cloud provider. We provide OpenStack Nova and OpenStack Swift. We are mainly operating in Europe and North America. We've got also a data center in Canada, but we have plans to go worldwide. And we are really, we find it really important, the interoperability, because we see more and more customers using hybrid cloud, mixing their own on-premise OpenStack and ours, and we are really happy with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing as well, the new hybrid stack. It's not even just a hybrid cloud, it's hybrid stacks, different clouds, different infrastructure, virtualized, non-virtualized containers. There's this whole mess of technologies, in a sense chaos of technologies, and you need to know how to plug them all together. From your experience, what have you guys been using to manage and orchestrate these kinds of large-scale operations?
So I think Krzysztof is the best people to say that, because
well, what we managed to OVH is doing offer for a huge scale. I think we are one of the biggest installation of OpenStack in Europe, one of the biggest on the world. So we have to trick it a bit to make it works properly. And the fact is that we are doing public cloud, so it's not so typical. There are only few of them. It makes us to think it's slightly different about OpenStack, and of course we have to provide some changes inside of OpenStack. And as we are doing changes, of course we are trying to be more and more visible on the community. We are trying to contribute. We are just on the beginning of our steps for the contributing, but we are going further and for sure not stop for now.
And what tooling are you guys using for interoperability in this hybrid cloud approach?
Oh, for hybrid cloud, since a few months we introduced our OVH product that connect networks together. It's VRAC. It's something that can connect two different products from OVH. Doesn't matter what kind of products. It could be cloud, it could be dedicated server, it could be even our database as a service product. We can connect it to our public cloud offer based on OpenStack. So it's our local network for OpenStack based on VRAC.
Excellent. And where do you see OpenStack going in terms of the maturity and in terms of the roadmap? What are things that you'd like to see, and where you believe it's going to be heading?
So definitely what we observe, we've been operating for a bit more than a year now, the OpenStack public cloud, and we see more and more customers putting production workloads on OpenStack. At the top beginning, we saw them using other products at OVH for their production and using the public cloud for the development and staging phases. But now they integrate the public cloud within other solutions in hybrid cloud for production. So most of them currently use VMs as we provide virtual machines within our public cloud technology. But we also see more and more mix of VMs, containers, sometimes bare metal for specific high-performance computing, for example. And that's definitely a way our customers are handling charges, like multiple backends, multiple types of infrastructures, most of them using OpenStack.
And where do you see OpenStack going in the context of interoperability?
So definitely, I think one of the important things is that now most providers are compliant with the OpenStack powered. We made sure we were one of the first ones. Now we have to make sure that this compliancy also applies on upper level stacks like orchestrations and software as a service, etc. That's definitely something that will be more and more frequent in the upcoming years, I guess.
Tell me a little bit about the DevOps, web scale, cloud native disruptions going on and how they affect OpenStack.
Well, can you rephrase your question, please?
So, there are a lot of buzzwords, DevOps, web scale, cloud native, And I'm just wondering how they affect kind of the OpenStack landscape, the technologies that are emerging, how you work with OpenStack.
Yeah, the great with OpenStack is I think it's a project from DevOps to DevOps, because it's a project and it's one of the things that why we choose OpenStack. It's something that we feel comfortable from the beginning. Of course, it wasn't mature in the beginning. It was something that we have to wait and gain knowledge about it and be mature with it. So, like I said, it's Python. It's something for DevOps. So, this is it.
Definitely, it's also interesting to know that when our customers choose to use our public cloud based on OpenStack, they benefit from the whole ecosystem around OpenStack, orchestration tools, Ansible, and many others. But also they can find tutorials online, documentation to use that. So it's really a plus that comes with the choice of OpenStack.
Absolutely, that's the whole open source gospel and everything that we believe in. Good luck to OVH. Congrats on the excellent demo, and we'd love to get you involved in the OpenStack community. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. You guys
Thank you very much.
look, we lead the OpenStack Israel community and the DevOps Israel community.